One of my favorite CC creators just released a new custom content pack that I think you're really gonna like. I'm sure you probably remember Max 20 because they've made loads of really good things and I've made videos about most of them, but we now have the Child Dream Pack, and oh my god, does this not just look so adorable with this kid's bedroom stuff? I am so excited about this. I follow him on Twitter, so I've been seeing all of these tweets with like teasers for the items and these gifs like showing off all the swatches, and I've just been daydreaming about downloading it. So naturally, today we're gonna test it out. There's also a trailer on YouTube that like shows off some of the things, so maybe we should watch this first just to get like a good vibe of what to expect from it, because, well, we already saw some pictures, but like as you can see, it's just so cute. So there's like some curtains, it looks like there's some decorative items, just lots of little cutesy things to put in your kids' bedrooms. And I always need more of this kind of thing as well. Like this is the stuff that we use the things we already have so often that things start to look repetitive. So whenever you get some more options, it really helps. And also I'm noticing, I think that these items will probably match pretty well with the kids' room stuff items, which is a good thing because then you can kind of mix and match and blend in with things we already have. This all just looks like something that EA would have made. I mean, down to the trailer. Like it looks so official. That's part of why I like Max's CC so much, is because it looks so perfectly Maxis match, you know? Like it looks like it belongs. So with that being said, I already have it downloaded, but I actually haven't installed it yet. So I need to close my game and put it in. Mods are pretty easy to install. You just gotta drop that package file into your game in the Documents, Electronic Arts, Sims 4 Mods folder. Yours is just gonna have this resource.cfg file if you don't have any mods right now. I have made a couple subfolders so that I can keep my other things in there and like have it a little bit more organized, but you just gotta drop it in there. You're also gonna wanna make sure that you've got mods enabled in your game settings, but I'm sure most of you know how to download mods, and if you don't, there's loads of tutorials online. You can find like some step-by-step stuff if you Google it. I also understand if you're worried about downloading mods from like not trusted sources, I get it, but when you're looking at like CC creators like Max, for example, that have so many people downloading their stuff all the time, that are super active in the community and involved on Twitter, you're not gonna get like a scary virus from them, I hope. No, you won't. Just be smart about where you're getting stuff from. Don't go to any weird sketchy websites, you know? If you're getting things from like the official source, like the creator's Tumblr or their Twitter or their Patreon, you're gonna be okay. But for now, I'm going to test out this stuff. I'm really excited. I love mod videos. These are like my favorite things to make. I have so much fun with them. Okay, empty room. Let me grab some lights and let's filter by custom content. Oh, spoilers! I can see one of the beds. Okay, it's the first item anyway, so it's fine. This is the Sweet Dream Bed. It costs 450 simoleons. It's pretty good, energy 5. This is what it looks like. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so there's a couple cute bedspread patterns. We got the stars. We got some solid colors. Loads of different solid colors, by the way. Oh, I like that one. I think this color is one of my favorite colors. Just in general, I like this. It's kind of like a bluey purple, a periwinkle, if you will. I've always loved that color. I think it's so pretty. Oh, this is fun. Okay, I like this bed. I also like honestly, this whole bottom row has some really nice swatches. Oh, I'm very excited about this. Okay, so we have the periwinkle bed. We have this little poof that has a blanket across from it. Can you believe that's like an item that someone made? How do you do that? It's also like literally a chair. Your Sims can sit on it. I just love the blanket with like the puffy balls on the sides. It's so fun. And obviously it comes in matching colors. We got them all matching everything. I really like this. We have a desk chair. Do you know what? We don't really have like a plain desk chair like that right now. We obviously have desk chairs, but some of them are like too complicated or too simple. You know, like we have these. This one is kind of similar, but it doesn't have like the armrests. This one is too fancy and it only comes in like black and red. I guess it comes in a couple colors, but they're not good ones. And then these are like gamer chairs, you know? We got some fancy ones, but those don't really count. We're kind of lacking in this department, aren't we? I feel like when you picture a desk chair, this is what I picture. This is like the desk chair, you know? Ooh, that's a good pink swatch. I like the swatches on these. They're like pretty muted colors in a good way. That's really nice. I would buy that in real life. Mine's just gray, but I would buy that. We also have a nightstand. Ooh, are those like little glass knobs? Cute. And then obviously it comes in all the wood swatches to match the beds and stuff, plus some colors. I like that blue shade. That's pretty nice. We have a desk. Now the desk is what I was most excited about from the pictures because I just love the sticky notes on it. And also like the corkboard being in the back. This feels so realistic to me. Do you know what else? It looks fancy. Like this is Pottery Barn. Okay, this is Pottery Barn Teen. If you don't know what Pottery Barn is, it's like this fancy furniture website. They do have a Pottery Barn Teen section, but they always have like really fancy, like look, you see this bed, like this like sleep and study low loft bed combo with a desk attached. As a kid, I used to like daydream about stuff like this, about this kind of fancy furniture, because it had all the built-in desk and vanity and bookshelf. Like I was obsessed with this, and I wanted it so bad. Obviously, I never got it. This thing cost like $3,000. I was not in the budget, but I always really wanted it. I thought it was super cool. So you can see how this desk with the shelves and the corkboard is giving me Pottery Barn, and I mean that as a compliment because I daydreamed of this when I was a child. This desk is only $440 though. Although that is a bit pricey in real life. I never had it. That's more than IKEA, so. Okay, anyway, we got a couple different shades of knobs. There's like the silver and then the gold. And then we've got a whole bunch of different wood colors. Oh my God, look at the sticky note changing. Do you see that? The bottom sticky note, the black looks really nice as well with the blue sticky notes on top of it. There are a few different shades of sticky note too, which is kind of fun. I just love the detail in that, you know? Okay, and then we also have this wall shelf. It's got a little bunny in it and some books. It comes in all the same wood colors, and like the bunny changes. You can see sometimes it's got polka dots on it. I mean, come on. I'm obsessed. We have this growth chart. Oh, with a few different animals. Oh, I'm obsessed with the little bear one. Look at how cute that is. It's only 20 simoleons as well, so you can actually use that in your builds. We also have this llama detective poster, 65 simoleons. Oh, that is a good one. I wonder how he comes up with these things. Like, how do you decide to make a llama detective poster? I want to have that brain. I want to invent llama detectives. Okay, we also have this airplane hanging from the ceiling, which I thought was so clever. This really reminds me of The Sims 3, and I mean that in the absolute best way. There was so many cute little things like this in The Sims 3, like little airplane models and stuffed animals from build mode and generations, and this reminds me of that, and it's taken me back. Like, look at that. That's so fun. I want more like things like that, like ceiling decor in kids' bedrooms. We only have like a couple like mobile things to hang over cribs. I'd take more of them. This is just a decorative tent, but it reminds me of the one from Animal Crossing. Obviously it looks a little bit different, but the Animal Crossing one has all these different variants, and it's so cute. I feel like these decorative tents for kids are kind of trendy. Don't you like see this on Instagram? I like it though. Got a new rug. The rug's only $65, and it's like a quilt type of rug, you know, and it matches with the stars and the polka dots, because all the beds have like the star swatches on it. And then look, you know, the little bear had the polka dots. See? It's coming together. We also have a couple different night lights. There's a star one and a cloud one. Some decorative pillows for the floor. I mean, come on. I like the yellow ones. A piggy bank that's actually piggy shaped. Oh, I like the swatches on this. That's fun. We have the little plush llama, which really reminds me of The Sims 3 in a good way. But look at the texture on that. That's so well made. I like the blue one. We also have this plush bunny nightlight thing. I guess it's not a plushie. It's not soft, but it's a bunny nightlight. Do have a desk lamp. Oh, I like the switch. I love the detail. CC creators are so fun. Like, isn't it so cute to like put a little light switch on the little lamp? I love the attention to detail with this kind of thing. It's just the best. That has good swatches too. I like the yellow one. You know I like yellow things in The Sims. I'm very easily pleased. Ooh, these have mirrored doors. Oh, I didn't notice that in the preview image. I really like that. That's cool. And like the tassels, what a fun detail. I like the swatch choices. This is really cool. I like seeing the colors that people choose to pair with things, you know, like the purple tassel on this yellow one and stuff like that. I really like this. And then last but not least, we also have a toy box. This is a functional toy box. Your Sims will actually use this. And this is one of those things that I was also very excited about, because we don't have any like plain toy boxes in this stupid game. The game's not stupid. Sorry. I love you, Sims team. You're the best. Sorry. But you know what I mean about toy boxes? Like, we have so many variants of them, and some of them are so much. Like, this one is so much. It's got eyes and teeth. This one's probably the most plain, like the trunk thing, but even then, you know, it's from Parenthood, so you can't use it and everything. This one is wacky. It's fun, but it's kind of wacky. And this one, like, doesn't always match all your wood tones in your room. So I like to have a solid color. Like, it comes in white. You know, you could use this toy box pretty much anywhere. I feel like I desperately wish for stuff like that. It's the same thing with the desk and even with the bed. The bed has some fun star swatches, but mostly it also has solid color swatches for all of them. And I think the problem I have with a lot of Sim stuff, and I say this all the time, is that so much of it just has so many patterns. And patterns are fun, but we need like a mixture of some solid colors and some patterns. Because when everything is too bright and too patterned, you can't combine them, you know? Because it starts clashing. So I desperately desire for some more neutrals. And I think this CC kit has some good mix and matches of that, you know? I'm just really pleased with this. I think this is so cute. If you told me EA made it, I would 100% believe you. I think this is the kind of thing that I would like to see as a real kit as well. Maybe the real kit could have like 2 beds and a loft version and like a few more posters. Oh, I didn't look at the curtains yet, did I? But I would very much like to see some real kits that are bedroom sets with some neutrals, you know? Okay, these are the curtains. They're 230 each. Oof, that's expensive. This kind of thing, okay, so this is really common in real life to have like the double rod and how there's sheer curtains in the back and then the thicker curtains in the front. We don't have anything like that in The Sims. So this is pretty cool to see them doing it with this stuff. Also, the swatches on these, wait. Okay, these are really good. I love that light purple. That's so pretty. I think this mint color might be my favorite though. I really like that one. These are just so nice. And the detail with like, here's the little rod that people have tied the curtain back to. Here's the double rod that we're hanging it all up on. I love this. Curtains are the other thing. I would do anything for more curtains and more rugs in The Sims. Curtains are so hard though because they have to like fit to windows, and obviously all the windows are different sizes. So like, how do you give curtains? But this size, one, it's just panels, so you could make it wider if you wanted to. But this size in general, like some of my favorite curtains are like these ones, you know, like the wide full panel ones. I end up using these a lot in my builds. Not because I like them best, but because they're the most appropriate for my builds. Like they're cheap base game curtains, you know? We don't really have anything like these in the base game, so I can't really do that, but this is what I need. These kind of curtains are so normal, you know? They're a good size, they work. That's what I dream about, and this is kind of the same, you know, with the size and stuff. It's got some fun colors, but also some nice neutrals. Like it's got a gray and a white and a black, so you've got all your bases covered. I'm into this one. This kit is good. I mean, I'm not like surprised that I like it. I've liked every single thing that Max has released. Every single CC pack, I'm like, yes, this is my favorite one. Keep them coming, you know? But look, he's been posting some teasers for a future set. Look at these, look at these. This also reminds me of Animal Crossing. This iron garden table, I mean, this is like a really common sort of classic looking item. I'm not accusing him of copying, obviously, but this iron garden table, it reminds me of this. Oh, it's so cute. But look at this, like the patio chair, and you can see like the wicker set he's making. Oh, I think by far though, my favorite thing Max does is plants. You can see 2 of them right here for his next set in December, but every time he just knocks it out the park. I love CC plants. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'm being a bit dramatic. Anyway, I'm just really excited for future releases. Now, I will link Max's Patreon down below if you want to download this, so you can grab the link from there. And I'll also have his Twitter links and his YouTube if you want to subscribe or follow him anywhere else so you can see updates early. I don't know if you're anything like me, but I like to see updates early. I will also link my own Twitter. I don't post much, but may as well follow me too while you're there, you know? It's just lilsimsie. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and with that being said, I'm gonna leave you, but I will have the playlist with all the rest of my CC videos at the end of the video if you want to click through and watch some more. I like making CC videos a lot. I think it's fun getting to like feature some cool stuff from other creators, but I also just like looking at it. I always compare it to being like Christmas morning. It's like a present, you know? And I like presents. So, okay, I'm gonna go. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. More presents right here if you click the playlist, my dears. I've made loads of custom content videos in the past.